Hello friends, Daniel here. I thought I'd make a video today. I've been thinking for a while about it, and might as well get it done, because thinking about it forever isn't going to do anybody any good. So, what I wanted to talk about today was like what transition has done for me, like how I'm different now since pre-transition. And you know, that's the kind of video that could go on, but I'm going to try to just hit the highlights and kind of what I've been thinking about. So, you know, other than the obvious, you know, the physical changes of transition, a lot has been mental and emotional. Like, before transition, I was really, like unsettled and, just, like, never satisfied and always searching and, mostly unhappy with moments of happiness, you know? And always trying to like fill a void or something that just I didn't even know what it was, you know. And now, you know, well, 3 years after I started to understand what transgender meant and started to identify with that as what was going on with me, you know, I've gotten to a place where I'm mostly happy, with moments of unhappiness, which is a big difference. I mean, I'm 33. The first 30 years of my life were not terrible by any means, but just not exceptional. Just, forgettable, you know, just nothing like what I wanted it to be. But having accepted myself and transitioned, I have like this huge confidence now to just be myself, and not just as a male, but in every way. Like, I don't want to say I don't fear judgment, because I think there's still some times where I fear a little judgment, and like I feel the old insecurities creeping up, you know. But I'm so much better now at handling that and just walking my own path, and realizing that no matter what people might think, I need to do what's best for me. You know, I need to live my truth, as they say. And I'm so much better at that. So much better. Just with the little things of life and, you know, career choices. Like, I'm an artist, and I also tried to have a real job for a few years because I felt that I needed a real job. I felt that I needed to grow up and make a career, and you know, all that kind of thing. But that's not me, you know. That's not who I am, and I finally have the confidence now to walk away from something that, even though it's not a bad thing, it's not feeding my soul, you know. And so I walked away from that, and I spend my days as an artist, and I spend them working on projects that matter to me. And yeah, I'm okay with not being wealthy, and I'm okay with not having all the comforts and you know, all the things that the American dream entail is not my dream. You know, I want to live simply. I want to travel. I want to have the freedom to explore whatever my mind chooses to, you know? And that's changed, you know. That's something that in the old days was in the back of my mind, but I never had the guts to do it. I always felt ashamed of whatever, I don't know, being different, just worrying what people would think. Also, transition has, now that I'm post-transition, like physically, in the old days, I always say the old days, or in a former life, I was always just, and this is I think pretty typical, I was so uncomfortable with my body and my physical appearance, the way I felt, and that leaked over into everything, you know, my sexuality and my love life and my partners. It influenced them, I mean, and now, like, I love what I see in the mirror, and I'm okay with saying that, you know. I'm not like vain or think I'm the hottest thing out there, but when I look in the mirror, I see me, and I smile, you know, because I made this happen, and I wasn't born with it, I wasn't just given it. I appreciate who I am, and I guess I'm just really grateful, you know. I think the average cis guy probably doesn't look at himself and say, wow, I'm so grateful my chest is flat. You know what I mean? It's definitely made me thankful for who I am and the changes that I've seen. And it's made me more comfortable with everything. I do need to make a video about sexuality at some point, and because that is a big part of life, and people want to know about transition, how it affects your sexuality, and I wanted to know before I transitioned. I still, you know, I'm comfortable with who I am, and I'm comfortable with my sexuality, but I still have a hard time like really talking about it. I don't know if that's just my religious upbringing or whatever. I haven't quite conquered, but what else? Transition has helped me grow up, not in the grow up and get a career kind of way, as we talked about, but in the grow up and be my own man, separate of my parents, separate of my family, my own independent person, and make decisions for myself. Transition has really helped. I was a very immature female, you know, back in the day. Like, I just wasn't, I didn't care. And then having transitioned, and I feel like I've taken the reins to my life, and you know, just kind of grown up a little. I am 33, and every day is fun and playful, but I have a purpose, and I know what I want, and every day is living to make that happen. So, transitions definitely helped me become a better partner. Yeah, you know, when you're living with a trans person who doesn't know they're trans or hasn't accepted it, you're probably living with a really unhappy, unreliable person. And, you know, that was me. I was always just looking for something to distract me rather than focusing my energy and you know, building a relationship's definitely a better partner. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to say in particular about transition and how it's benefited me. I don't know, I'm just... At the beginning, you wonder, is this right for me? Is this really what I want to do? You know, I remember before that first testosterone shot, I wanted it, I got it. I sat there and I'm like, you know, this is going to change everything. This is going to change everything about my life. The way I interact with people, the way that people see me. I may lose people, and it has caused a lot of struggle, but it's been so worth it, and I'm so glad I'm so glad I didn't let fear stop me from moving forward. Definitely one of the best decisions of my life. But yeah. So there you have it. That's my little video about transition and being thankful for the changes that it's brought. So I hope you all are doing well, and feel free to touch base with me anytime. Any questions, any whatever. Happy to help, and glad to be here.